Okay, hi, welcome back to Manchef. Today we're going to do some very lovely lunch or dinner, and we're going to do a fresh salmon with pasta and green beans with sauteed mushrooms. Very easy, very simple, but delicious. How can we forget about our great help, Brian? Brian is a very good friend, a great companion, and wonderful to have him with us.
Peter, thank you for inviting me back. Nice to see you again.
Nice to have you.
This is my second time coming to Manchef, and it's been a tremendous experience. As I've told you before, I have a really difficult time in the kitchen. I come home and I start to sweat. What am I going to prepare for dinner? I go to my fridge. Usually I give you a call and ask you how to put it together, but you know what? The next best thing is coming to one of Peter's Manchef classes, where basically, again, within 10 minutes to 20 minutes, even a half an hour, you can learn to put a wonderful meal together.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Brian.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Okay, let's go fishing. We have fresh salmon here. Do we want to cook it skin on or skin off?
I don't know. You tell me.
You tell me. What's your preference?
Can we go either way?
We can go either way.
Let's do it with the skin off.
Okay.
You know what? Challenge me.
I'll challenge you. Okay,
Wonderful.
Brian.
Wonderful.
Again with the salt, but this is a little bit different. I want you to wet your fingers, these fingers.
Okay.
Come over here.
All right.
Okay.
There we go. Get rid of the excess water.
Put the salt on your fingers.
Okay.
On the other hand, are you left-handed?
What's that? No, I'm right-handed.
On your left hand.
On my left hand, okay.
And then if you have the salt on your fingers, the fish won't slip away. So you go down like this, and you cut along, comme ça.
Okay.
Let me come to you. Sir.
Okay.
Okay, Brian, take your salmon like that.
Yes, sir.
You got it? Cut it down the spine.
Down the center?
Yep.
Okay.
And then cut it like that.
Okay. So we're going to cut it in quarters?
In 3 or 4, yeah?
3 or 4? Okay.
Try with Brian when you're cutting to tuck your thumb in.
Inward?
Yeah, like this.
Okay.
Because otherwise you'll give yourself a manicure.
Okay. we don't want that.
No.
Let's put all the salmon in the bowl.
All the salmon in the bowl.
Okay, I may need a little direction here.
You got lots of direction.
Okay, fantastic. Peter, tell me, with salmon, is it the color that determines the quality of it?
The price usually does.
Okay.
The price usually determines.
All right.
I must tell you this, though, that if you're cutting up salmon and you're just sauteing it like this, the most reasonable salmon is always the tails, because nobody wants the tails. Now we're going to put salt and pepper on this.
Okay, very good. Let's put a little pepper on there, a little bit of salt.
A little bit of salt. A spritz. A spritz.
A spritz.
A spritz.
Yep. Then
a
enough?
little bit more.
Okay, all right.
Beautiful. Now all the recipes that we're doing are very similar but very easy. We're going to do olive oil and butter.
Okay. So what happens? The olive oil prevents the butter from burning? Is that why
right.
you do
If you
the
just
combination?
use butter by itself, it'll definitely burn. If you put olive oil by itself, it'll definitely burn, but not as much. But if you do half and half, and also you'll taste the flavor from this, it'll be delicious. Absolutely delicious.
To the side.
Put it aside. Let's dust this with flour.
A little dusting of flour. Let's put this over here.
As you can see, this is coming off beautifully. The butter gives such a beautiful flavor. All right.
It's enough flour on there?
Gorgeous.
Okay, very
Okay,
good.
I think we'll put the salmon and then we'll add the mushrooms. So if you want to put the salmon in, remember how we laid it down away from us?
Okay. All right, so we're going to...
Oh, that's it.
There we go. Let's lay it out. Peter, what temperature should we have this again?
I
Medium?
put it on high.
On high?
Yep.
Do you have a suggestion? As you're cooking, does it make sense to put things away if they're accessible?
Yes, you
This
should.
way you don't leave it for the last minute?
Correct.
Okay, perfect.
You sound like my, you know what?
Are you done with the flour?
Oh, get out of here.
All right.
Come on, my God. Wow.
All right, tell me, different types of seasoning you can put on this?
You can put soy sauce, you can put plum sauce, you can do tomato base, you can do anything you want. But I don't know, sometimes you put in things that doesn't always enhance the natural flavor. We'll throw in the mushrooms, and then we're going to work at tossing it. We're starting off the salmon with the mushrooms. We've had salt and pepper and lemon juice on the salmon. Doesn't take long to cook. It maybe takes 5 minutes. In the colander over here at the back, I have some pasta and some green beans. Once the mushrooms are cooked, we're going to add it to this. Also going to add a little sprinkling of Parmesan cheese, which I think will just give it that extra kick that we need. Okay, let's just take one brine and see if it's cooked.
Okay, let's try that.
Just about. Perfect. So we have the boiling water in the kettle.
Okay.
So this is hot. You want to make everything hot because what you don't want is for that to cool down. Okay, Brian, give it a toss.
Okay. How's that?
Getting there.
Getting there?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
There we go.
Hey!
There we go.
Let's hear it for Brian. Now remember that we have a little bit more seasoning. I think we're ready. The only thing we want to put on
Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Parmigiano.
Parmesan.
Oh, good. Italian Parmigiano.
The best.
All right. We put it on now or afterwards? Why would you put it on now?
I do the same with pasta.
It's going to melt, yes?
No, with pasta, I never get enough cheese through it.
Again, just for flavor?
For flavor and and it goes all the way through. Gentlemen, we're ready to eat. We've made a very fast 15-minute dinner or lunch. Again, we're going to taste it and see. I'm sure it's delicious. I hope it's delicious. And I thank you very much for joining us at Manchef today. Brian, you are very, very good.
Good to see you.
Good to be here.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
If you need me, call me. Go to my website, www.manchef.ca, or phone me at 416-967-1818. It's been a pleasure having you with us again in the kitchen, and bon appetit, and looking forward to seeing you soon. Thank you very much.